The EQ65 features two bands in the middle here of either notch or bandpass peak filters, and it's based on the circuit model of the Urei 565 filter set. And it's great for surgically zeroing in on either reducing or eliminating specific areas of the frequency range using these two bands. And you can also use them to enhance and let only a narrow range pass through. So it's great for kind of corrective or creative uses. Now, to start with, we have low cut and high cut at either end, and they're very wide ranging. This goes from 5 hertz all the way up to 1K, and this one goes all the way down to 400. Now, each of these notch or bandpass peak filters go all the way from 20 up to 20K, so they're both full range. And we start by setting either the notches on the left to notch out either very wide frequencies or extremely narrow, or we can let pass through, again, wider to progressively narrower bands. We make the initial setting here, and then we use the fine control for high sensitivity tuning to zero in on the filter's exact center frequency. Now, I'm going to start by playing you a lead vocal.
I'm afraid to say goodbye. Please, baby, do not leave me.
So there's some pretty bad sibilants. Now, I'm going to start by just doing a bit of general cleanup on the low end. We don't need much down low. I'm going to leave the high cut alone. And let me turn this band off and just start with this one. Now I'm going to start by boosting this up here and finding where the problem area is.
I'm afraid to say goodbye. Please, baby, do not leave me.
I think it's around there.
And I'm afraid
So now I'm going to set it to cut. A
Please,
fairly
baby,
wide
do
band.
not leave me.
And this is the depth, the amount we're going to cut.
I'm afraid to say goodbye.
I'm going to cut maximum.
Please, baby, do not leave
And we can
me.
zero in if we need to get more precise than the 3 dB per octave slope that we have here. Now I'm going to use the second band to kind of zero in and get it a bit closer. And again, I'm going to start by boosting and turn this band off.
I'm afraid to say goodbye.
Let me go a bit higher
Baby, do not leave me.
and set it to a bit of a thinner
I'm
notch.
afraid to say goodbye. Please, baby, do not leave me.
And with both bands.
And I'm afraid to say goodbye.
So we don't have that kind of brute force, blunt de-essing that sometimes leads to a lispy sound. Here it is originally.
I'm afraid to say goodbye.
And with this.
Please, baby, do not leave me. And I'm afraid.
Now here I've got a synth sound. And I'm going to use this to bring out some of the character. I'm going to set this to bandpass mode. And narrow it out like that.
I know that I lost time, and I want to go back. I really want to go back.
The original. With it.
You are my fantasy.
Here's a nice guitar sound. But there's a little bit of a resonance in the low mids that I want to scoop out. I'm going to start by rolling some of this off. We don't need a lot going on down there. And I'm going to go to a moderately narrow band. Going around there. Let's go really narrow. Great. So now I can dial out a really narrow notch at full depth to subtly get rid of that resonance. Maybe I want a bit of a warmer jazz guitar sound. Bypass. Enable. And finally, I'm using this on the Rhodes as a character effect with a couple of interacting roll-offs down low and then a broad bandpass at 1K. Here's the original and with it.